Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Damionblackgear, hoping that you are having a much better week than I am. So, not to say that my week has been bad, it really hasn't, but I have been very confused as far as this food chain thing goes, because I got comments saying both things. Granted, one of them has been removed, but that made me actually have to go and look it up. And Rule 605 in the rule book is the mana ability rule, which I just unqueued, so now I have to go re-pull that up. Give me just a moment. There we go. And in which case, 605A describes what a mana ability is. And a mana ability is an activated ability is a mana ability. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the activated ability portion of it. 601A is the activated, and 605.1A is the activated ability, and 605.1B is the triggered ability. So I only have to read one of these. The 605A, yeah, I'm skipping stuff because I'm not saying it the whole time. Says an activated ability is a mana ability if it meets three criteria. It doesn't have a target. It could put mana into the player's mana pool when it resolves, and it's not a loyalty ability. Food Chain is none of those. That creature's not targeted. It could put mana into the pool. In fact, it will. So, according to what I see in the rules, it's a mana ability. But, according to what I see on Moto, it's not. So I'm not sure if that's something that Moto needs to look at or not. But yeah, that's what's been driving me nuts for the past like 10 minutes. So I'm debating whether or not I should have these in place of this and just go with the exact same thing. I mean, this did well last time. I mean, I screwed up, and we're gonna give this a shot. That'll work. We're gonna run with the exact same thing that we had last time and see if we can do a little bit better. If anybody has any insight, please feel free to add a comment. I'm gonna add a link to the comprehensive rulebook as well as probably a thread that I'm gonna make on the source and hope that I can get an answer to this thing because I'm figuring that Moto is just glitched. I just don't know. Um, let's see. Anything that we do want to change? I think I do want that extra wasteland back. I like the idea of the stronghold, but if I don't need it, if I'm not really... Wow, that was off. Can you tell I don't 5-key? Why am I deleting things? Just backspace over required letters. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and my reasoning there was the mana ability stuff kind of comes in handy. Being able to disrupt people's mana has been nice. Hasn't really been too much of an issue, but there were a bunch of games where I was testing and just really wanted to make that change. Also, I owe you guys an apology. I didn't have a lot of time to actually like go through and rethink what I liked, what I didn't like, and I still do like this guy. I'm actually liking him a little bit better than Goy. If he keeps this guy in check from their side, because it's like they can't automatically burn him, and then with the stronghold, and I think the stronghold may have been a bad idea with that, just for the simple fact that it set me back. If they're going to eat this guy, they're going to eat this guy, and that's just going to how it's going to have to be. I also think I probably should have brought this in against Jund. That deck has a lot of activated abilities, and it was kind of pointed out to me in one of the videos that I actually may have screwed that up. And I think that that's valid. Like you take a look at it, it's Liliana, it's fetch lands, it's man lands, it's Deathrite Shaman, and that's pretty much all it gets, but that's a huge portion of the deck. It can be decayed, so that's a decay not going to a creature. Granted, she's indestructible versus them. And yeah, that's kind of where it sits. Also, I gotta remember not to play incorrect lands. But we're gonna give this a shot. There's a daily in about 15 minutes or so, so I'm gonna actually grab some breakfast. I woke up maybe 30 minutes ago. So yeah, realized that I hadn't recorded a video because I missed Tuesday. If you're wondering what happened to anybody that watches the modern portions, I didn't make the Tuesday tournament because we were changing the name of my godson and I was a witness. So I had to be in court. I hope that you understand and can forgive me. He now has my middle name and does not have his father's last name. If you're wondering why his father's not in the picture, hasn't been for a very long time. But if you check his Facebook, he's trying to act like he's still there. Granted, he hasn't grown since he left. And it is the father's fault. So, I'm going to go ahead and save this. We'll be back. There's some personal stuff in this. There's some not personal stuff in this. There's some magic related stuff. And overall, I hope you guys just enjoy this run. If you guys are tired of seeing this, I've started looking into like what I can shift this into. And Maverick is the closest thing to this deck, obviously. But if there's other things that you guys really want to see, please let me know. Again, I'm not made out of money, so you won't be seeing me go and get Force of Will, because let me show you this real quick. Let's just do Horse. God, I can't type without sleep. Of Will. God. Force of Quill, that's right. There we go. I had to look at the keyboard. That's embarrassing. And I still missed an L. Come on. And I can't spell force. Wow. How come nobody told me that L was... Wait, what the... I don't even care anymore. Yeah, I don't own a single Force of Will. This is what happens when you fall asleep at like 7 in the morning and then decide to jump into a daily at like 11:30. Yeah. So, we'll be back. Bye-bye.